Every paragraph Claude wrote for you this month may carry a fingerprint your client can read. Anthropic just started stamping invisible code into Claude's output. The article dropped yesterday. The reason has nothing to do with a product decision they can reverse. It's regulation. And the operator's still copy-pasting raw Claude text into client reports, cold email, blog CMSs, code comments. Those are the ones about to get caught first. Here's what actually shipped and what to do this week before a paste checker goes public. I'm Stuart. I run an SEO agency that ships AI-assisted content daily, so this one landed on my desk hard, the short version. Anthropic added invisible code to Claude's editorial text output that flags it as AI generated, not a disclaimer at the bottom, a machine-readable marker inside the text itself. They did it to satisfy the EU AI Act transparency code, which requires AI companies to label their output in a way computers can identify. It is not optional. It is not going away. And GPT and Gemini sit on the same legal hook, so parity across the frontier labs is the base case. Here's the part that matters to your business. If you send Claude drafts to clients, the fingerprint travels in the copy-paste. If you push Claude blog posts to a CMS, the fingerprint sits in the database. If your VA uses Claude to write cold email, the fingerprint ships to every inbox. Right now, no HR SaaS has a paste check button for it, but one will. And when it does, every deliverable you shipped this quarter becomes retroactively provable. The Reddit thread on this already has one user calling it a digital tattoo on his forehead. Anthropic's response was blunt. It's a tool. It should be identifiable. 2 sentences. The whole debate. So the question isn't whether it's coming, it's what you do about the work already in the wild, and the work going out Monday. Hit subscribe if you want the weekly translation of what AI shipments actually mean for a business owner's costs. And if you want the exact strip and rewrite step I run on every Claude draft before it leaves my machine, plus the paste check I run on incoming contractor work, it's inside the Church of SEO Jesus. It's my free school community, the prompts, the SOPs, the workflows from these videos live in there. Link below. Free. Now for the part that will surprise you. I ran the check myself. Watch this. I asked Claude Opus to write a 4-sentence client email. It gave me a warm, human-sounding note about Q3 SEO deliverables, proposing a Tuesday review call, reads exactly like a good account manager wrote it. Then I wrote a detector in Python, 12 lines. It scans every character in the output for the hidden Unicode markers people assume Anthropic is using, 0 width spaces, format characters, variation selectors, the whole tag block. I ran it against the Claude email. Hidden markers found, 0. I ran it against a paragraph I typed by hand, also 0. So the naive paste check does not fire on this surface, which is the actual news buried under the headline. Read the result carefully. It doesn't mean the watermark isn't there. It means Anthropic did not ship the version everyone on Twitter is guessing at. The TechCrunch article says invisible code. It does not say Unicode. It does not name the technique. And my read on this, they went with a statistical or cryptographic scheme, something that lives in the word choices themselves. A pattern only Anthropic's detector can see because it needs the model's own token probability distribution to verify. The strip and rewrite play changes completely. A 2-line script deletes invisible characters. Any developer can do it, any browser extension can do it. If it were that easy, the story would be over before publish. A statistical watermark is different. It survives a copy-paste, it survives reformatting, it survives whitespace scrubbing. The only thing that reliably breaks it is rewriting the sentence, because the moment you change the word choices, you change the pattern. A rewrite pass through a second model does exactly that. So here is what I am doing Monday morning across every workflow that touches Claude. 3 steps. Step 1. Every Claude draft goes through a rewrite pass before it ships. I am using GPT to rewrite the Claude output at the sentence level, not paraphrase, rewrite. Different word choices, different rhythm, same argument. The rewrite breaks the statistical fingerprint by construction. If you have a VA producing content, the step goes into the SOP as non-optional, not a suggestion, a gate. Step 2. Nothing gets pasted directly from Claude into a client-facing surface. Not Google Docs, not the CMS, not Gmail. Everything routes through a plain text editor first. A plain text editor does not scrub a statistical mark, but it does scrub Unicode characters if Anthropic changes technique later, or if a competing lab uses the simpler approach. Belt and braces. Step 3. Audit what's already out. If you have shipped a lot of Claude content to a specific client in the last 30 days, and the relationship is high value, get ahead of it, not with a confession, with a quality bump. Send a revised version framed as a polish pass. Anything that could be paste-checked and used against you 6 months from now is inventory you want cleaned up before the tool exists. Now for the verification. Open the TechCrunch article linked below right now. Hit Ctrl F, search transparency code. Read that paragraph. Read it there yourself. Proof, not me telling you. Then read the 200 plus Reddit comments underneath the announcement. The operators complaining loudest are the ones who are doing it wrong. The ones building rewrite steps into their pipelines are quiet. Here's the bigger picture nobody in the coverage is saying out loud. The regulation is the moat. Frontier Labs did not want to watermark. The EU forced them. The small operator who builds a scrub and rewrite step into their content SOP this month has a real edge over the agency that keeps shipping raw model output. The tools got cheaper, the compliance layer just got harder. You win the next 12 months in that gap, if you are the operator paying attention. The next video breaks down the exact rewrite prompt I used to strip Claude signatures at the sentence level, measured against a paste detector on both ends. Going up next, end screen on your right.